guys, thank you so much for coming back to check your girl out yet a motherfucking again. It's your girl Chrissy, and guess what, mother effer? I'm back. Period. So in today's video, I want to talk to you all about being a hopeless romantic. I officially went from being a savage to a hopeless romantic, and I just want to give you guys my perspective and my intake on that, coming to that realization. Yeah, let's just get into the video. So I really wanted to start off by defining what is it to be a hopeless romantic and where I stand on that, within that definition. So it says a hopeless romantic is someone who continues to believe in love no matter the struggles they might have experienced in the past. They choose to see the positive in relationships over the negative, believing wholeheartedly that love conquers all. So where I stand on this definition is pretty much, I stand firm on it. That's how I came to the realization, like, look, I am a hopeless romantic because I done been through a lot. And if you follow my breakup journey, which started this dating journey, if you follow my breakup journey that started back in 2019, I transitioned from a breakup journey to a celibacy journey, and now I am on a dating journey now that I am open to dating. I do have playlists for each where you can catch up if you haven't been following along within the past few years. But I done been through a lot, you know, and it's a lot that I haven't even like told you guys about, obviously, because there's still a lot of things that are going to continue to be very private or just discussed like amongst my friends or, you know, family or whatever. But I like to keep everything surface level. I like to give you guys enough to know that, you know, sis done been through some things and I can be open and relatable, but at the same time keep it private. Yes, I have been through a lot in relationships, specifically the one with my ex. Not to get into any particulars, but because of what I've experienced, like I felt like someone like me, like a lot of females I know, even personally, their experiences, you know, allowed them to become bitter. And that's something that always kind of astonished me. Like, it's like no matter what happened, you know, no matter what I've been through, I'm still able to believe in love. Like, I just, for some reason, I feel like I was just created to love. And hello, I was created by love. God is love. So yeah, I was created to love. I feel like I'm full of a lot of love. I have a lot of love that I give to my children, that I pour into my family and my friends, being very passionate and just very hopeful for the world in general. Not that person that believes that all men are the same or all women are the same or all certain type of people or race or ethnicity or whatever is all the same. With that being said, I do recognize patterns. I do recognize similarities. I'm sorry guys, I really wanted to give you guys some daylight, but child, by the time I was done doing my hair, the sun was gone and I was sleeping all day. So anyways, pause on being a hopeless romantic real quick. This is just a basic ponytail. I did like a fake retwist, you know, kept it cute, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, back into this video. Yeah, it's like no matter what I've been through with men, and I can't say I've been through a lot with a lot of men. I haven't, because realistically I was a savage. I ain't gonna lie, I was a savage respectfully, but you know, it wasn't a bunch of getting over on me. But the one man that I did open my heart to, and guys, excuse me, I have 4 kids, 3 of them is here, okay? Anyways, it was just like no matter what I've been through, I was still able to be hopeful for love. I was still able to pray for my future husband. I am still able to pray for my future husband and to remain optimistic despite what I've been privy to. And then outside of that, it's like I was saying earlier, I do recognize patterns, and I do recognize that just like locally, these niggas ain't it. Okay, these ninjas ain't it. But yeah, sorry I had to get the kids together because they was getting too loud. I don't know why every single time I start recording they want to tear up, but honestly they always do that. Anyways, what I was saying is, like, locally for me, the guys out here, the ninjas out here, they just don't do it for me. Like, they don't do it for me. I officially am over online dating. I met somebody that I really, really liked, and he was, where was he from? He's from down south, and Alabama to be exact. Really, really liked him, but you know, this celibacy journey, me in a way, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I digress. We'll get into that a little later, but back to what I was saying is, you know, if you know and you listen to my podcast, I did mention a few times that you know, like, I really do believe that, like, I even mentioned it on my channel too. I really do believe that the type of guy that I would go for is someone who was born and raised in the South, spent a good time of his adult years in the South, you know, and then, you know, maybe I'll move down there or run into him on vacation somewhere, or run into him out here because he moved out here, like, whatever the case may be, or meet him online, you know what I'm saying? But I really liked him. Out of everyone that I briefly had conversations with, I liked him to the point where I felt like, you know what, give him your number. You like him, keep going with the flow. But what I did was, because I am doing a social experiment, and I'll get into that in another video, but this whole dating process is also a social experiment. Like, even though I'm genuinely open to love and putting myself out here and doing the work, at the same time it's an experiment for me, because I really want to test it and see if the things that I haven't done before will get me closer to that person. You feel me? Like, I'm trying to do things differently this time. And what I can say is that this dating journey is giving me a lot of practice. Like, it's giving me a lot of practice. I hope you guys can see me because this light is leaving, but it's giving me a lot of practice with just how to talk to men, you know, being comfortable talking to men. I'm taking the opportunity to, like, I feel like that's the number one thing I've gained from online dating. If not anything else, it's just have me getting comfortable to get back out there, to have, you know, deep conversations and feel it out. Feel like, what shouldn't I say? What should I say? And this is why I say it's like a social experiment at the same time, because I'm learning as I go. Like, the dating world now is not what it was when I was last single and dating. Like, you know, it's not the same. And by the way, that's back in 2016. Excuse me. From 2016 to 2019, I have been in 2 relationships, actually. But yeah, I have been in 2 relationships within that time frame. And from 2019 up until 2022, I have just became open to dating. So this whole time, I haven't been out here in the dating pool. So I feel like, you know, it was necessary. Like, the process that I took to put myself out there is necessary because we're living in a different day and age. I'm older now. I feel like, you know, grown women do grown women. It's just sometimes it is a little, my age is showing because I'm on online dating. Like, I never was open to that before. I mean, you may have been, but I wasn't. Like, seriously? But it's like, what else am I supposed to do? As you can see, I'm always home. I'm always home. I'm a homebody, okay? Occasionally I step out, I pop out, I get cute, I turn up, but I'm back home, okay? So definitely, I'm a good girl. Anyways, and yeah, nobody's allowed in my house either, period. So anyways, with that being said, it's just like, you know, this dating journey and me being a hopeless romantic coincides. I mean, you come across everything. Being a hopeless romantic gives you optimism to put yourself out there, to learn to trust yourself and trust what you've gained. So hey guys, honestly, it's several hours later. I apologize about that. The sun was like, by the time the camera cut off, the sun was out of it. I had to delete some pictures, some videos, you know, make some space and things of that nature, you know, turn up a little bit and come back to you guys like, what's up? What's up? What's up? We got beef? Is there beef? Is there beef? Okay. Didn't think so. Didn't see you there, buddy. Anywho, yeah, so I want to wrap up being this hopeless romantic, period. It's just bottom line, the main thing that I didn't get across earlier that I really want to express is that it is really important when you recognize that you are a hopeless romantic. Hopeless romantics are empaths, okay? And there's a difference when it comes to me, because like I said, I don't know, I said it in one of my videos. I don't know if I ever shared it anywhere, but a video I posted recently, and maybe I may leave a clip of that part if I find it, because I know I said it somewhere. I just don't know if I made it public, because I do a lot of these videos that don't get seen. Okay, honey child. Okay, let's talk about it. Recognize that hopeless romantics are, bottom line, vulnerable beings. You feel me? You see where I'm going with this? We are optimistic, we're hopeful, and at the same time vulnerable. And you want to be mindful not to turn that vulnerability into being gullible, okay? And I'm just speaking on things that I've recognized that God has intervened in. And it's literally like, if he didn't intervene and he allowed this to flow, that would have been a big no. Okay. Like, it is, I can't give you details yet, but the way God has been moving in this dating journey for me has been out of this world, sovereign. You feel me? And it's teaching me so much, and that's what I learned about the downside of being a hopeless romantic is. We can get caught up in to being so hopeful and so optimistic that we kind of like have this attitude where like, oh, we're just gonna go with the flow, which is great. It's great to go with the flow. And then you're like, I'm gonna do things outside of the norm. Like, you know, I'm really giving this a try. I'm gonna do this the right way for once. You feel me? And then it turns out to be something different, and it's like, do I stay? Do I go? Do I apply a little bit more pressure? Do I compromise? Do I break a rule? Do I bend a rule? Like what's up? Okay, like what's up? What's good? So, with that being said, that's honestly, out of all this you heard tonight, that's like going into Walmart for one thing and come out with 50 things. That's this channel, BTW. But out of everything you heard tonight, this is the most important thing that I want to let us community, our small community of being a hopeless romantic know. You gotta be on your P's and Q's. You feel me? Like, Don't get caught up in optimism. Don't get caught up in being hopeful, prayerful, any of that. Keep it real with yourself, okay? Keep it real with yourself, because if you talking to God and you going to God and you ain't real with yourself first, whatever you bring to God is null and void. You have to be real with yourself to go to God. How you gonna humble yourself? How you gonna bow to me? How you gonna go to God and you can't even recognize what's happening? Like, you feel me? So with that being said, there's a fine line between being optimistic, hopeful, prayerful, and realistic. And don't let anything compromise your value. And I'm talking to the women that are more than a year or two celibate, been 3 years celibate and broke their celibacy journey briefly and went back into it. Whatever the case may be, you're celibate. You're practicing celibacy. I have to say that now, because people like to get caught up on titles, abstinence and celibacy. It's like literally the same difference. It's the same definition. Okay? But if you want to break it down, okay, we're practicing celibacy and abstinence, okay? So anyways, I'm talking to you women that's out here seasoned and you're going through this dating journey like I am. Sorry, once again, for the kids. You're going through this dating journey and just going through it and getting the rejection simply because you won't give them no punani. The things I hear, honestly, I'm going to get into that on my podcast, Sipn with Chrissy Monologues, which I might get into after I record this video, because I'm going to keep it cute tonight. That sounds like a grandma. That's my mom voice coming out of me, and I don't like that. I hear kids in the background, and it got mom voice flaring up in my esophagus. I hate it. Okay, Chrissy voice. Activate. Anywho. Oh, it can't even activate. I'm sorry. Y'all hear that? Somebody find a dad. Find them. Y'all. This is what I do. This is my life as a cover girl. Okay, seriously. Anyways, I don't know what I was saying, and I apologize. I'm just literally going to make a declaration, which doesn't really need to be declared. I just feel like for all the new subscribers, and I gained a lot within the last year, and I know it's not much, but honey was like, she was at the bottom of the barrel. I finally reached 500 subscribers. But anyway, I just want to say this. I'm going to make a declaration. I'm just going to record when I feel like it. Y'all know the drill. At this point, it is what it is. You feel me? I'm just pushing out content because I want to be, consistent with you all. And I want to give you every bit of me, surface-wise. We're going to keep it surface level, but I want to give you that of me. You know what I'm saying? So, you hear these freaking crazy kids of mine in the background? That's my life as a cover girl. Whole cover girl out here. Anyway, so I'm just gonna wrap up this video because I think I did good tonight. I think I got a lot of good content, both good and bad, and more than likely I'm gonna have everything included. I like to keep the videos under a half hour because the footage come out better. Honestly, that's the real reason why. Anything over, like, for me, anything over a half hour is just like, whew, too much. I have to stretch this leg. Anyway. All right, so thank you so much for tuning in. It's your girl, Chrissy, and I'm tapping out with a vibe sign. Peace and love and harmony, and be blessed. Yes. Mwah.
Maybe I need a space. to love, love, and harmony, and be blessed.